Tails gets trolled. Tails gets trolled. Tails gets trolled. Fuck you, trolls. Tails gets trolled. Tails gets trolled. Tails gets trolled. Fuck you, trolls.
Welcome to Tails Gets Podcast, the first and still only Tails Gets Trolled podcast on the internet. I'm your Tails Gets Trolled veteran, Chris, from world-famous channel Expect Nothing, Get Less, now with a new video, finally. There's 2 videos on the channel.
Yeah, it only took me a year to edit it.
And what a great video, I'm sure it is.
That sounded a lot like You Seem Nice. That was the same vibes. Fuck you. But I am Andre from the same channel, and also, little known fact, the editor on that channel.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait, don't you have another channel?
Oh, you mean Obesus? The fattest man on earth?
Hell yes.
The fat Jesus.
Speaking of Obesus, we dropped an absolute banger on there. Peanuts. I really agree with the message of that video.
Alright, so I think the impetus for that
a
video...
peanut is an overrated nut.
Yeah, the impetus for that video was literally that I just said out loud. It was just said like out of the blue. Peanuts are kind of overrated, and we just had a fucking 10-minute rant on the way to the store about peanuts being overrated. And then we got walnuts.
Yeah. Walnuts rock. I'm the one who turned you onto walnuts.
That's true.
I'm the one that brought you into the walnut fold.
Yeah. Walnuts more like walnutted. All over
Hell
the wall.
That's me nut.
Horrible joke.
Alright. Before we get into Chapter 3, we gotta address the biggest controversies from the last episode.
Yeah.
I've had got many emails, people coming up to me in the street, accosting me. First of all, at one point, I called Laserbot, I called him Cyberbot. So I gotta issue a massive apology for that. I'll try to not make it happen again.
Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't register.
I assume I was thinking of Cybershell, who's one of the few YouTubers who's actually made like a Tails Gets Trolled video. It's probably the Tails Gets Trolled video with the most views, aside from maybe the lecture about Tails Gets Trolled.
Yeah,
so,
high shovel.
It's true, and they got on the actual podcast where Laserbot does his first interview, Cybershell was on that podcast, so I think my brain just has them linked forever.
Yeah, they're connected on a deeper level.
But there's no such thing as a Cyberbot, so
yet.
I must apologize.
Alright, so Chapter 3,
there's
Truth.
No. There's another big controversy on it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, boy, you really stepped on it this time, didn't you?
It's probably the biggest controversy of last episode. So many emails about it. Everybody's saying, we want more discussion of Sonic Heroes. And I say, I agree. But sadly, 5 seconds of Andre's audio got corrupted, so I had to cut out 5 seconds of Sonic Hero discussion. I know everybody's disappointed. Those 5 seconds we did say some cool things, but yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes.
That was probably around the time I was fucking with my iPad where I was recording.
No, I don't know. Just randomly. No, you can listen to the audio, but if you try to export it, the file would corrupt. So I tracked it down to 5 seconds. It was just 5 seconds of your audio. That if you just cut that out, the entire thing just worked fine.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
So I don't know. Yeah. It was just when we were talking about Sonic Heroes.
Fuck yeah, Sonic Heroes is it's a forgotten gem of a game, I think.
No, it's not.
I
First of
love
all,
it.
everybody remembers it. Second of all, it's not particularly good.
I love that game.
I loved it too.
Although I haven't played it. I haven't played it in literally 17 years or so. So you know.
Really, I played it last year. It's on my PlayStation 3 as well.
Oh fuck yeah.
Very nostalgic for that game.
Nostalgia critic.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll do a nostalgia critic review of Sonic Heroes.
Nostalgia critic. Come on our show.
Yes, please. Come on, nostalgia critic. You know you want to. I know you're the biggest TGP fan out there.
Fuck yes.
Alright, enough waffling around. Let's get into chapter 3. The truth. Alright, so first, the cover art.
Sonic?
Yeah, Sonic's just out of frame.
Yeah.
Cut off. Also, another thing, well, I actually have 2 points here. First of all, Tails has not met any of the Troll Slayers. Why is he hanging out with them?
I don't know.
Second of all, Tails is not even fucking in this chapter. Why is he? Why is he on the chapter spread?
I don't know, but I'm just.
Tails
yeah,
Tails
so-
does not make a single appearance.
No, that's fine. But what I love is, okay, Sonic is like just standing there to the left, right? And then you got Luigi's
like,
just
yeah.
nose between Mario and Shadow.
Yeah, or Sonic is just standing there, like in the corner of like Blair Witch Project,
Yeah,
and you just
I love.
get Luigi's hand and iconic nose popping out there. Pretty epic.
Fuck yes.
And Tails is looking disinterested, I assume, because he's not in this chapter. And then,
He's like, man, these motherfuckers left me out.
yeah, I just love that Laserbot draws the chapter spreads before actually drawing the chapter. So in a lot of them, Tails will be in there, even though if you actually read the chapter, he's not even anywhere in the chapter.
Yeah, but he's the main character, so you know. It's named
Is
after
he?
him.
I feel like Shadow's had more screen time than Tails at this point.
Fair enough. Well, it's kind of like in Dragon Ball when you focus on Piccolo for like 7 chapters when he fights Android 17 and Cell, you know. Just waiting
Sure.
for Goku to show up.
I guess so. We're all waiting for Tails.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into more of Tails' storyline, but he's not in this chapter. I don't think he's in the next chapter either.
Oh, damn. Yeah, Tails gonna come in, he's gonna crush someone's head between his 2 tails, some shit.
Oh, we'll see what Tails is gonna do. Just you
fuck
wait.
yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, I love the sound of that.
Alright, so
First
let's
page.
go into first page here. So continuing on from last time, there was a traitor in the Troll Slaiyers, and Luigi, well, because they had Daffy Duck as, the trolls had Daffy Duck as a hostage. And how would they know that Bugs was in the Troll Slayers unless there was a traitor in the Troll Slayers, and that traitor was Luigi.
Yes.
And we get Shadow's reaction to that,
Yeah.
where it says, "You motherfuck," or
Yeah.
tiny
That was-
ER.
I was gonna say that.
Also, I like the shading on him, because it just looks like he has a glowing mouth, because there's shadow all around his mouth.
Yep.
Pretty epic.
I mean, Laserbot is clearly getting somewhere with his shading, but it's still not really getting there at the same time.
Yeah, shading on Mario looks fine,
Yeah.
but a lot of the other shading is strange.
But I know that, you know, so Luigi goes into the whole rant about, you know, being in Mario's shadow.
Yeah, he
And
gives his
again-
justification for betraying the Troll Slayers here.
Well, and then I didn't know you felt this like this. Again,
Yeah,
the
but-
fucking weird typing.
But also, I love the Luigi rant here, because he says, you know, "I'm done being in your shadow. I'm done following around. Nobody thanks me. It's all thank you, Mario." And then he just says the same thing again. No one thanks me. It's always Mario. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
Luigi, we get it. It's just like repeating himself. And also, he says, you get everything. You get good games. You get better women, which is true. Because in the Mario games, Luigi is always paired up with Daisy. But Daisy is not Luigi's girl. Daisy first showed up in Super Mario Land, where Mario has to rescue Daisy. So Daisy is also Mario's girl. So Mario's getting both Peach and Daisy.
Well, I mean, that's just like your opinion, man.
No, that's actual Mario lore.
Is it official lore, or is it just fan interpretation?
No, it's not, because in Mario Land, there's no Luigi to be seen, and that's Daisy's first appearance. So Luigi gets no women, while Mario gets all the women. So what Luigi's saying here is 100% true.
But I love, what's his fucking name? Timo? Luigi needs to stop crying.
Yeah, no, I love the reaction. Just cutting over to Timo.
I love how Timo's basically just calling Luigi a bitch or pussy or whatever. Like, you're not really helping this.
I also love the shadows, how they're pointing towards each other. So the shadows make even less sense.
Yep.
Because Timo also has a shadow. So I guess the sun is behind them. But no, because then the shadows would still not point at each other. Makes no sense.
Look, it's like Tatooine. You have a million suns, and they're all conveniently placed.
But you never see them ever.
Sense.
A million suns that are invisible.
No, there's so many suns that you just can't see them because the entire skyline is suns. And they're all blue for some fucking reason.
Well, I guess that would make sense. They are on a different planet after all.
Yes.
Blue sun is just a hotter sun.
Yeah. Which means that these guys are all heat resistant.
So I like this piece of art of Luigi saying, "It's time to settle this once and for all, brother." Looks stylish as fuck.
Hell yes.
It's a cool piece of art you drew on there, laser black.
Yeah. I also love the Mario versus Luigi.
Yeah, so
that's also fucking good.
They're gonna settle it out, and then we get like a Street Fighter versus screen of Mario versus Luigi. Mario looking disinterested, but and Luigi looking ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the next page here. So it starts off with them just like powering up, like Dragon Ball.
I was gonna say that. They just fucking went Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Now later in Tails Gets Trolled, Laserbot will comment on the fact that his comic is nothing like Dragon Ball Z because he hates comparison to Dragon Ball Z. Even though he does like Dragon Ball. But he's like, no, it's nothing like Dragon Ball Z. How can you say that, Laserbot? Look at this fucking shit.
Okay, I get it and I don't get it. Like, one thing is that, the story and all that shit is nothing like Dragon Ball Z, but it clearly took inspiration in some aspects when it comes to, fight choreography and all that shit.
And also the fact that they charge up and shit, because that happens later as well, multiple times. They always start the battle by going, and charging up their energies, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant, the charge up and all that shit.
Yeah.
But then again, there are more animes that do this shit as well, but Dragon Ball Z is by far the most famous one.
Yeah, they're like the ones that started it, I would say.
Yeah. Definitely, I guess.
I also love so you see frames of them close up charging up, and then you see like a long shot where you just see two like light beams, I guess.
Yes.
But they're also casting shadows.
Yeah, which is
for some reason. I assume they would be casting the shadows, but I guess they're just solid.
I guess so.
They turn into solid yellow fires.
I love that Mario's still like on the fence about this.
Yeah, you
As
already
it's
had the
powered
versus
up.
screen, Mario. Come on.
Yeah, it's fucking too late, dude.
Alright. And now we just get into some fucking legitimately awesome action for the next, like, until page 9. So I'm just gonna go through play by play and then, add some comments if you have any of them.
Yeah.
Alright. So you see Mario and Luigi, they're dashing towards each other. Luigi's got the cape from Mario 3, while Mario's got the raccoon suit. So they're now flying each other.
Yeah.
Next page.
I just want to say,
Yeah.
Naruto Run.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Mario.
Mario is
But,
Naruto running
but
at
not
Luigi.
but also, his legs are so fucking stiff as well, so it looks like he's falling forward at the same time.
Yeah. Weird movement of Mario, but
Yeah.
on the next page we get some fucking awesome movement.
Yes.
So Luigi and Mario, they're flying at each other. Mario tries to hit a punch. Luigi dodges midair, starts spinning around really fast, kicks Mario in the back of the neck. Mario starts flying. Fucking awesome impact, just hits the ground.
Fuck
Bam.
Yes.
Close up on Luigi.
Awesome.
Mario says he's getting stronger, or he's gotten
Yeah,
stronger.
but okay. When Mario got hit, after they get connected in the next frame, it's so fucking good.
I don't know.
Because
Those
his
fucking
face
essence.
looks all scrunched up,
Yeah.
and he has these fucking movement lines.
Yeah.
It's legitimately
excellent.
good
Great
action.
stuff. It is. And I'll continue.
And also, after he says he's gotten stronger and he stands up, it's like you sort of just feel the rigid movement of him just getting up as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and you see the speedy Luigi behind him, flying towards him.
Yeah.
But then when you get a close-up of Mario's face, just being like, I expected this. So,
Fuck yes.
he's gonna do something. So next page here. So Mario turns around and shoots his iconic fireball. He has the firepower after all. And
Yeah,
Luigi gets hit by it, and he's in the middle of the fire. Luigi's looking distressed. But once the fire settles, you see that he had turned into the Tanuki suit, where you can turn into a statue, which is invulnerable.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Mario's shocked at this, saying, he changes forms real fast.
How can you not compare this to Dragon Ball?
No.
Changing forms? Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, it's fucking great, and it's really nice way of incorporating, the actual game mechanics into the fight.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, we'll get many such fights later, where they're just keep changing forms and using like Mario power-ups and shit. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is a guy who knew the games,
Yeah.
who liked
Clearly
them.
fan.
I like that.
All right, let's go to the next page. So Luigi transforms back from a statue, and Mario says he's got to step it up again, a bit, and then he gets like a big Super Saiyan charge thing again, and he has turned into the frog suit. And Mario leaps at Luigi, and fucking kicks him right in the
Yes.
face. But Luigi is standing on his feet, and he's like screeching backwards, like shh.
Yes.
And
So the last frame, I'm not too big of a fan of, but that's because of the favorite seeing it, which is fucking awesome.
what?
Alright, so the second to last frame, right?
Yeah.
When Mario kicks Luigi in the face. It looks like he's landed just like in an upright position on him.
Yeah.
But it is implied by the last frame that he didn't, and that he landed, there should have been a buffer frame in between where he's like bending his knees and then he kicks away. Because it implies that he kicks him in the body and not the face. On the last frame.
Well, he kicks him in the face, sends him flying, and then he lands on the ground. Because he's still in the air in the frame where he's actually kicking Luigi.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if he kicked him in that position, Luigi would have not, It looks like he's been kicked in the stomach from the way he's recoiling from the kick in the last frame.
I guess.
That's
I
my
just
one
took it
critique of that.
to. No, I'm fine with it because I just took it to see he got kicked in the face, but he's like about to fall over, but then he like scrunches forward in order to not fall over. The kick was so powerful that he still like flies back, just like on his feet, just like skirting backwards. I think it's sick.
Fair enough.
I dig it.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna bitch too much about it. It's fucking great.
All right, let's go to the next page here.
Hell yes.
So Mario jumps forward again to kick Luigi, but then Luigi blocks by turning his arm into stone, which is some fucking next level Tanuki magic right there. Can't do that in the games.
Fuck yes. Well,
And
he might turn his arm into stone, but does he have brass balls?
he does not, but he might have stone balls.
Well, if he was really a Tanuki master, his balls would be brass.
It's just the statues. The real Tanukis just have massive balls
Oh.
that
Well,
they
does he have
use
massive
for many tools. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got the iconic massive balls of a Tanuki. But yeah, Mario kicks the arm, and Mario's like, fuck. He's really mastered the suit. He can turn any body part into stone now. So Mario leaps over him, but Luigi saw it coming. He turns around and tries to shoot his green fireball at Mario, but Mario kicks away his hand, and with the other foot tries to kick Luigi in the stomach, but he turns his stomach to stone just in time, blocking the hit. Looks great.
Yes. So good.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's go to the next page. So here, Luigi jumps up and says it's time for Mario to die, and it's almost time for him to use his secret weapon. Don't know what that is, but then Luigi jumps down trying to punch him, turns his punching arm into stone as he punches Mario, which blocks it with his shins, which must hurt. Then Mario... yeah.
It definitely hurts, I can tell from experience.
Yeah. And then Mario counterattacks by doing like an iconic like double punch. He punches with both fists at the same time on Luigi's cheek, but he turns it into stone, so it's no use.
Yeah, he's like turning the other cheek to a whole other level.
Hell yeah. Maybe that's what Jesus meant. I will turn the other cheek, but I'm going to turn the cheek into stone. So if you punch me, you're going to fucking hurt your hand, stupid.
I like to imagine Jesus just being like this fucking Chad
based.
motherfucker. Yeah. I mean, Jesus is based. He hung out with hookers, he made wine, he probably smoked weed, he was fucking based as shit, dude.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty based, actually. And fucking Judas was like, hey, we should fucking Virgin Judas showing up, being like, hey, let's donate our money to the poor. Fucking Jesus being like, no, I'm gonna spend my money on expensive oil so my hooker friend can rub it into my feet.
Hell yes.
Based Jesus. Alright, anyway. We'll get more into Christianity later in the comic.
No, you're fucking with me.
It's not too long either. It's just a couple chapters. So,
What?
So,
Okay,
Mario, what?
We just need to address the fact that you've been fucking cock teasing me about Tails Get Trolled for the last week, okay?
I want to excite everybody. Who's,
No. You've just been sending me like Tails Get Trolled like frames. Being like, ooh, Wile E. Coyote is fucking based. You gotta look so forward to this in 20 fucking chapters. And I'm just like, you motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking kill ya!
It's because I read the latest chapter, and the latest chapter is finally over now. We're on to chapter 25 now, which is cool. But the latest chapter is called Coyote's Wrath. And I just saw that one frame and I was like, fuck yes, this is why Coyote is the best character in Tails Gets Trolled.
Okay, boy. If
Yeah.
you keep fucking tickling my junk any further, stirring up my asshole with Tails Get Trolled, and not finishing the job, I'm gonna fly over to Japan and I'm gonna seriously hurt you one way or another.
I mean, we're finishing the job. It's just gonna take some time because we got to read through every chapter first.
This is some serious fucking cock and ball torture, dude.
But you'll come in the end, and that's why it's pleasurable.
I'll just be numb from it.
No, you won't.
Well,
None of us will.
but I love this. Okay, so Mario's logic. The stone is starting to hurt my legs. Well, better punch it with all my power.
Yeah. Yeah, Mario's
It's
like,
a fucking...
that punch to the shin actually did hurt me. So,
Better punch harder.
yeah, he's like, well, now as you see in the next frame, he's got like charging up his fireball, and he's going to combine that with this punch to hopefully be able to break through Luigi's stone powers. So let's see how that goes in the next page here. So Mario with his fire punch, like runs towards Luigi, who blocks it with a stone hand. The fire just like keeps getting bigger and bigger. Big explosion happens, and you see that it did work. You see Luigi's bloody hand, but in his bloody hand he's holding a fucking superstar, which of course in the games makes you invincible, and makes you be able to kill anything. So Mario's reaction is just shit, and Luigi uses the star.
Appropriate.
Yeah, Luigi uses the star, starts glowing light. Still has the shadow though. Don't know why, but then he punches Mario, starts bleeding, and that's the end of the fight.
Based.
Fucking awesome action from Tails Gets Trolled. You gotta love it. It's the first of many Tails Gets Trolled anime battles. So if you're still on the fence about reading Tails Gets Trolled, just read this battle. This is how awesome things can get, and it just gets better from here. Especially when we get to like fights with Rob or fights with Coyote. Those are like fucking prime anime amazing fights.
Could you stop teasing me? Okay. You've been nibbling on my ear for way too long now. With this fucking Tails Get Trolled action.
Well,
Whispering sweet nothings, but you don't let me fucking finish.
it's true.
I'm
There's
this goddamn fucking close to bursting.
it's
You're
fine
like,
because
no.
it's fine because there's an awesome battle at the end of this chapter as well. So don't have to wait that long. Alright, so on to the next page. Mario, he admits his defeat to Luigi, who says, it's time to die. But then fucking Based Shadow says stop, and he says, I'm not gonna lose a member, just some gay rabbit and his gay fucking duck friend. And then he shoots Daffy in the head.
Hell yeah, hate crimes. Fuck yes.
Committing a hate crime, killing their hostage, and destroying the troll's leverage.
And I love that even Alex is fucking shook to his core.
I know. This
He's
is like
even Alex didn't think of this.
This is like the first time Alex shows like fear. He's always just been really cool, but now
well, yeah, no,
he's seen how unpredictable Shadow is, and he's like, oh fuck.
Oh fuck. Hell yeah.
And you get reaction shots from other people as well, like Bugs Bunny looks horrified, and Elmer Fudd, who wanted to get that wabbit and that duck.
Yeah. Alex looks fucking traumatized to his very core.
Yes.
He looks the most terrified of all of them, and Luigi just looks mad.
Yeah, he's like, oh fuck.
Next page.
Yeah, next page.
Any... Also, by the way, I love that Daffy still has the smug Daffy look even when he gets killed, so I just gotta address that.
Yeah, that's how Daffy be, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah. Next page.
Yeah, so You see, you see Bugs crying over Daffy.
Oh, I forgot. Oh,
And then you get
me.
a reaction from stupid Elmer Fudd being like,
That's
I didn't
what I
know
was
it was
gonna say,
duck
I-
season. And then you get fucking straight up suicide bomber Shadow being like, if you don't, get away from us, I'll fucking blow up all of us and kill all of us. And Shadow is, and Alex is straight up afraid, being like, he's not fucking around, he'll probably do it. This guy's insane.
Yes. Fuck. And then fucking Bugs.
Yeah, then that fucking gay rabbit ruins everything by
Destroying the remote.
by being, well, looking really derpy while saying no, and then like jumping over to Shadow and breaking the remote and just crying.
Yep.
Over the death of his love, Daffy. Next page.
Right, so Bugs is still crying his heart out, and Shadow does the only rational thing, which is commit another hate crime.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus, fuck Shadow. Like, he's like, you fucked up my plans, instantly murders him, and then just, like, keeps shooting him in the head until his head is, like, mush.
Yes.
And he's just screaming, die, as he just, like, keeps shooting him. Like, fuck, Jesus, Shadow, chill.
It's Shadow the Hedgehog, Laserbot just did what the fucking Sega people wish they could do with Shadow.
Yeah, but Shadow was, like, never a bad guy. He was always an anti-hero. He was never a villain. But here he's just, like, a straight-up murderous psychopath.
Well, here he's the fucking Punisher, to some degree.
It's true, yeah, that is true. It's kind of the Punisher.
Except he only kills trolls, I guess, and whoever stops him from killing trolls.
Yeah, instead of criminals, he kills trolls. That's his
Which is
vendetta.
a nobler purpose, I would say.
Yeah, only difference is criminals commit crime and trolls say, hey, you look weird and stuff.
Well, usually they say, hey, you fat fuck. You think Obesity is a cool channel name because you're fat, but really you're just sad about being fat and shit.
Yet again, a self-own from Andre. Nobody has commented that on your channel, but you went out of your way to comment that yourself about your own channel.
No, sometimes it's just like I stir shit up in comment sections, then I get those comments all the time.
Yeah. I've seen every single one of your videos, Andre. There's no such comment.
No, but it's not in those. It's not on my videos. It's in the fucking comment sections that I'm in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, you are a fucking troll yourself. You always go to comment sections and try to get in fights.
Well, yeah, because it's fun sometimes.
Fair enough.
Some people are just fucking psychos.
True that. Well, let's move on to the next page.
Yeah. It's fucking animated.
Yeah, so if you read this on the website, this page is animated. I originally read it on DeviantArt, and I don't think it was animated on DeviantArt. But on the website now, this page here is animated. It just consists of Alex being like, "You're more fucked up than we are. You're still outnumbered, though, so don't try anything." And then Shadow just runs up and punches him in the face.
Fuck yes, based.
Yeah. And then he says, "You hit harder than Tails, I'll give you that." And then Alex says, "Do it." Like, I don't know, he wants Shadow to kill him.
Yeah, he's like a Joker. I want you to do it, I want you to do it. Hit me!
Sure. And then on to the next page. For some reason, Shadow hesitated in doing that. Why didn't he just kill the troll when he had the chance? He killed fucking Bugs with no mercy. But he's not going to kill this troll lieutenant.
Yeah. I mean, does he think it's a trap or no? That's not it.
Yeah, I don't know. He
This
just
doesn't make
says,
sense.
"Wait."
This...
And then a big fucking fist from out of nowhere just punches him. and
Yeah.
gets an excellent impact. His body like scrunches up as the massive fist hits him, and
Yes.
his eyes go blank as he loses unconsciousness, and then he flies into the side of a wall, and he just smashes into it.
Yep. So I love Timo's reaction
Yeah.
because it doesn't seem like he cares, but also, who the hell's being hell in plural? That?
Yeah, who the hell's that? But it's hells in plural.
Yes.
And Hulk says, I don't know. So, great insight from Hulk there. And then we get the proper introduction of Gary. We saw him in shadow in the previous chapter. But now we see him in...
he is one ugly-looking motherfucker.
Yeah, we see him in full light hair, and he just drops like League of Legends lingo instantly. Calls him a noob.
Holy
He says
shit.
if you're gonna feed, you should just uninstall right now.
That was his way of saying kill yourself. I love that.
Yeah, I guess so. But Laserbot again clearly loves League of Legends. And then we get a really anime-looking Alex calling a tall motherfucker.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go on to the next page here. And so the
The art changes in this chapter is fucking phenomenal.
didn't really change that much. Just in this one again, he went to I don't know, very thin outlines, a lot of colors.
Yeah. But I like this. It suits some of the characters really well.
Yeah. So they're like the Troll Slaiyers. They decide, shit, we gotta escape, and then we get a picture of fucking Alex looking really fucking Bishi, looking like he could be a member of BTS right this fucking second.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like real pretty boy Alex over here. And
Yeah.
Gary saying, all the noobs better run.
Noob, better run.
Well, and then the Troll Slayers, they escape, or they run away, I guess. And Luigi is now part of the Trolls. And then we get a big fucking epic meanwhile.
Yes, this is the Tales Control I know and love.
Hell yes. And we cut to Sonic with Eggman. Eggman has been hacking, trying to find the location of the trolls. And he asks Sonic to give him a second with a T.
Yes. Well, he almost found out.
Doing a Morsha impression right there.
What?
Doing a Morsha impression. You know, the salesman from the
Yeah.
CDI.
Yeah.
Almost found it.
I remember your fucking Morsha does a consensual bang of Zelda video.
My epic YouTube poop from 2010 or
yes.
whatever. When I was 12.
It's literally 21 years old. No, it's 11 years old.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. And you peaked that early, comedically.
That's true. Sadly. I've not made anything better than Morshoot does a consensual bang of Zelda.
Fuck.
Alright, so after taking a second, Eggman announces that he has found the location of the trolls. But one note on the Sonic here. His gloves look really realistic. And shaded.
Huh.
Compared to the rest of his body.
Yep.
Especially the left glove. Looks really good. Looks very out of place. But it's just Laserbot. It's just that Laserbot art we know and love.
Yep. Inconsistent as fuck and mesmerizing.
Hell yes.
Based.
Okay, so let's go on to the next page here. Eggman gives him a map, and it looks like a picture of the Dragonball map.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, I thought you already skipped the page. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, no, he gives him a map, and it looks like the Dragon Ball map for some reason. Again, hates comparison to Dragon Ball, but he must clearly love Dragon Ball,
Okay.
because he keeps
Yeah.
referencing it. And then,
Well, it could be unconscious, you know.
yeah, sure.
Good. So maybe he just isn't aware of the actual references as much as we are.
It's possible.
Again, Laserbot, if you're listening, that we genuinely love your fucking stuff.
Obviously. We wouldn't make this podcast if we
Yeah,
didn't
just-
absolutely love this comic.
Yeah. I just want to get that across, because... But this is fucking where we get the based Sonic moment.
It's true. This is maybe the first based Sonic moment. Sonic saying he has
Sonic
two
moment.
things left to do now that he has the Dragon Ball map. One is to
Yeah.
find and destroy the trolls, and then Eggman says, "What's the second thing?" And Sonic pulls out a fucking sword out of nowhere.
Where did he stash that?
Yeah, who knows? But he fucking stabs Eggman through his chair, and I love his line. His like, "This is for fucking with me and my friends for so many years, you piece of shit." Just makes it so casual, but he murders him over it.
But I also love you piece of shit. P-E-A-C-E.
Yeah, like it's like peace and love. This is for fucking with me, he says. Yeah,
Hell yes.
Knowing what we now know about Eggman, I would say a lot more. I would say a lot more than just like, this for fucking with me. He's done pretty horrendous shit, that Eggman. And the Tails gets trolled.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
Get a lot of flashbacks later.
that's nice, I guess.
But yeah, then Sonic picks up his Chaos Emerald that he previously handed to Eggman. Again,
Yeah.
Chaos Emerald does not look like an emerald. It looks like
It looks like a fucking bar or something.
yeah, I don't know.
Like a piece of metal.
Yeah,
Then
it's like
again,
it's
6
like
of the 7 Chaos Emeralds are not even emeralds.
that's true.
So who will be to criticize?
Yeah, I guess this technically does look more like an emerald, like a cut emerald. It's not green, but
Yeah.
a cut emerald, I guess, would be cut more like this than an actual, like those diamond shapes that were in
Yeah.
the actual games. So maybe that's what Laserbot's thinking. It's like, I'm gonna change this
Could
fuck.
be.
Bro, the Chaos Emeralds are not even emerald shaped. That's fucking gay. I'm gonna turn them into actual emeralds.
Could be fucking base Laserbot, dude.
But I love that this shape now has now been like canonized. So even in the latest chapters, when there are other artists drawing Tails Gets Trolled, they still draw the Chaos Emeralds exactly like this. So this is like just the canon,
Fuck, yes. Wait,
just the canon
other artists?
appearance of the emeralds. What?
Other artists?
Yeah. So chapter 24, I think. From that point onwards, Laserbot mostly does not draw the comic. He's just the writer, because there's just too much time.
So, could I maybe volunteer my services?
Absolutely, you can. If you go on the websites, they're open for new artists, so you can apply,
Fuck yes! Yes.
and they'll give you a cut of their Patreon money.
What? No, I would do it for free. Holy fuck, dude, are you kidding me? It would be an honor just to do it for free.
Hell yeah! You should apply if you're interested. Why not?
I will.
Hell yeah. That'd be great if one of the members of the Tails Gets podcast was an actual artist on Tails Gets Trolled at this point.
Yes.
Pretty fucking epic. Alright, so let's go on to the next page here.
So, Sonic got possessed.
Well, having done an evil deed, I guess, Sonic turns into Evil Sonic, but again,
Evil Sonic.
yeah, and it just says Evil Sonic. But again, knowing what we know about Eggman now, I don't know why this would turn him evil. Because killing Eggman, I think, is more of a good for the world. Unless the action of actually killing is evil, but then why wouldn't he turn into Evil Sonic when he killed the trolls? Because the trolls only, bullied his friend.
Well, I mean, he did turn kind of evil before that, didn't he?
Well, he turned into like a werehog.
Or he was overcome by rage, but he did this completely calm and everything,
Yeah.
More as an indulgence more than anything, I guess.
That might be true.
Be it. Killing as an indulgence is wrong or whatever.
Yeah, so a crime of passion, that's fine, but premeditated, that is evil, I guess.
Yeah.
Is what Cyberbot is saying here.
Hmm.
And then it cuts to just a cave, and you see a red bird here. And this bird is called Travis.
Yes.
He says there's a blue creature by the name of Sonic coming this way.
And I love this fucking exchange so much.
Yeah, but first, let's talk about this bird here. This red bird. Because in the actual, canon of Tales Gets Trolled, we have not gotten backstory on Travis yet. But there was a point
Holy shit.
where Laserbot said, okay, I've drawn Tales Get Trolled for so many years now, and the early pages looking kind of derpy, so I want to go back and remake them and redraw them, and adds new details, and a lot of new backstory and new things that are revealed later. He incorporated earlier into the comic, and that was called Tales Gets Trolled Polished, and he only did one chapter. He didn't even finish the first chapter, because it's kind of not great, because it makes the tone of the great thing about Tales Gets Trolled is how the tone of the comic initially is so goofy, and then the longer it goes on, the more dark and melodramatic it gets. And there's some chapters where it's just pure drama, melodrama. It's pretty great. But Tales Gets Trolled Polished makes the comic really dark and melodramatic from the beginning. And it also drags it makes the pace extremely slow. By the point he'd drawn 40 pages or something. And they just buried the bodies of the first 2 trolls they'd murdered.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So, but we should definitely review Tales Gets Trolled Polished as a bonus episode, because it's definitely interesting.
Fuck yes.
And it's now become kind of canon, because there's characters that are only in Tales Gets Trolled Polished that are now been referenced in the actual Tales Gets Trolled. So I assume the backstory of Travis is actually canon.
Alright, so you just gonna fucking tease me like that? You goddamn fucking slut.
Yeah. Yes, I will.
No,
but
you listen here, you little whore.
I don't know, it's so strange.
I will find you. And I will hurt you.
Well, I can basically just say that the leader here, he gets to pick between 2 birds. And there's a white bird and a red bird, and he picks the red bird. And that is painted as some sort of big choice. So I don't know. I guess this bird is important. Who knows?
Okay.
So anyway.
Fuck you.
We get a discussion here between a father and a son duo, it seems like.
And I love this. I fucking love this.
What do you love about it?
I love that you basically have the same exchange going, just happening twice. The literal exact same exchange, just worded differently. Because the guy on the left, who is the son of the leader.
Yeah.
He gives us the clunkiest exposition I've ever seen.
I know.
What should we do? You're the leader of the trolls. And he tells him his plan.
Yeah.
It's just to return to the city and deal with it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what's your plan? Are you retarded? I pretty much told you the plan.
It's so unnecessary. But it gives such a great characterization of these characters.
I absolutely fucking love it.
It's great. Alright. So let's go on to the next page here.
Yes.
So we see evil Sonic walking towards the cave that we previously saw. We got just a frame of just his like fist clenched, like the Arthur meme.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yes. About to punch a little girl.
About to punch his sister. And
Well, she had it coming.
absolutely
What
she
a
did.
fucking cunt.
Absolutely she did. I hated her. What's her name? Dee Dee?
Yeah.
She's such a shit in that episode too. She's like she breaks his
She's shit. Yeah,
But especially in-
basically she breaks his toy and says, it's your fault you didn't secure it enough from me. And he's like, I did everything in my fucking power. No, it's still your fault.
yeah, and he's like, I told you not to touch it. And then literally everybody in the fucking episode takes her side. Like not even one person will like even like entertain the idea that she did anything wrong.
Because she's a girl.
Yeah, I got so mad watching that episode as a
Fucking-
kid. I was like, oh, come on, I can relate to this Arthur. If somebody breaks my shit, I would punch the shit out of them. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough times.
Anyway,
Um,
moving on.
but that's for our different podcast, the Arthur Review, where we review every episode of all like 30 seasons of Arthur.
No. It's 30 seasons.
I think it's like 20 something. The show recently got
Holy shit.
well, not cancelled, but they announced the end of it. I think the final season's airing this year.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, so it's been going.
No, we're not doing that. We're not fucking doing that.
No, I don't think we can. That'll take the rest of our lifetimes.
Yeah.
All right, so Sonic is walking and he gets stopped by Pori, and he says,
Yes.
"I want to let you pass, but the leader here,
The big bad is like,
it's okay."
no, let's fucking do this. You know, he needs to have his moment, whatever.
Yeah. And he says
We learn.
he's the leader of the trolls, and should really blame Shadow for us meeting like this. He started a battle he cannot win. And then we get the reveal of the Troll King here, who is just a straight up like Norwegian bridge troll.
Fuck yes.
Fucking awesome, actually. It's legitimately a great idea.
Yeah. God fucking damn.
And he says he and his son are actual trolls, which implies every other troll are just humans
Yes.
who just learned the art of trolling. So he's now gonna explain the deep troll backstory. So let's move on to the next page, where we see his son, which is also an actual troll, and it's just troll face.
And the actual just, yeah.
It's also pretty great. So here, this is one of my favorite lines here. So the art of trolling was actually started from humans. So us humans, have the original sin here, and it was started in the Middle Ages. But it wasn't called trolling; it was just called being a dick.
Yes.
Fucking awesome. So yeah, in the Middle Ages, poor Troll King was trolled, or he was made fun
For
of
nothing
because he
human.
wasn't human. So he had to hide under a bridge, and that's when he would pay people back. When they would cross his bridge, I guess he would troll them. Like I guess the three Billy Goats Gruff. He didn't actually want to eat them. He just wanted to troll them, I guess.
Yep.
So he was like, oh, people. He planned it out. He trolled anyone he could because they was dicks and they steal people's land.
Well, I mean, I can sympathize with that.
Yeah, and he wanted all humans to feel like shit. So he started up an army by first finding a bunch of females because they were also treated like shit in the Middle Ages.
Yep.
Which makes sense, I guess. And also a couple of robbers. Then he met his beautiful wife, who is a fat, obese woman. And they got...
Probably beautiful by troll standards.
Yeah, I guess so. And then he birthed his son, who was the cutest babby you would ever see. And you just see like a baby with the troll face on it.
Fucking yes.
Yeah. And after becoming a family man, he realized he needed a real home. He couldn't be living under bridges. So he, when he had enough trolls on his side, he went to take over the city. He just refers to it, which just a big city, I guess. And he managed to take it over. And when he took it over, he gave everybody a choice. He could either join him or leave the city. So pretty. I mean, all things considered, pretty nice guy. He was mistreated. Instead of killing all the people who mistreated him, he just said, "Okay, you can join me or leave."
Yeah.
Trolls, they're not seeming too bad, I gotta say. And so half of them left, but then the other half stayed. And then we see some bearded guy with a tattoo. Maybe he'll come back later.
You motherfucker, stop teasing me, you absolute slut.
Maybe he'll come back in like 2 chapters. So a couple people came
You
back.
fucking cum bucket.
A couple people came back to get revenge, but they failed and was killed by the amazing power of the trolls.
And apparently this has only happened once before Sonic's group.
Exactly. I just want to read this. They failed and was killed, and us trolls wasn't done trolling. Now everyone has to know the name of trolls.
You see, this is where it just fucking eludes me how stupid this guy really is. Because if you wanted to be left alone, just mind your own fucking business.
Yeah.
You absolute goddamn retard.
Who knows? But yeah, as you say, that was the first group to try to get revenge, and ever since the Middle Ages, nobody has ever tried to fuck with the trolls until now. So Sonic and his crew is only the second group ever who tried to, attack the trolls.
Yeah. But, okay, I love the son just sort of finish up the story, but cool story, bro.
Yeah, because he's a troll. And I love Sonic's reaction to this long story here, this emotional tale. He says, "I don't care. You're my friends, and now you're gonna die."
Hell yeah, based.
And then we get epic battle number 2, Troll King versus Evil Sonic. So Sonic turns supersonic with just 1 emerald somehow. In the games you need all 7, but I guess Evil Sonic is on the next level now, so you can turn supersonic with just 1.
Well, I mean, even in the series he needs all 7, but I think Shadow can use Chaos Control with 1 of them.
You can use Chaos Control once.
Maybe just is more sure.
Well, yeah. But you need all 7 to turn supersonic.
It's short-lived.
Shadow as well need all 7 to turn into Super Shadow.
Oh. I just thought of fucking Mario Bros. C. That's what I was thinking of.
Fuck yeah. Another excellent piece of internet, I don't know, fan fiction, I guess.
Yeah. But we should do a fucking podcast on it as well.
Absolutely. He's remaking the series now. He's made 2 episodes so far.
Yeah, but apparently he's struggling a lot with depression.
Yeah, well, it's tough.
He's, yeah.
But
I hope he knows that his at least what his art is loved.
I think so. There's nothing but overwhelming praise for his series. Never seen any haters.
What's his fucking name again?
It's Alvin the Earthworm, I think.
Alvin Earthworm, yeah. Alvin Earthworm, you're loved. Remember that, okay?
Hell yeah.
Take your time, bro.
You've made a great series.
It's not easy, but it's gonna get better. Yeah.
It's almost as good as Tails Gets Trolled.
Yeah. Wow, this got emotional.
Alright, so let's go into play-by-play here. So, Sonic, he rushes towards the Troll King, and I love that face that he makes there. It's a pretty genuine, sweet, cool expression.
Yeah, I love the Troll King's reaction.
Yeah.
It's determined, it's like, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
But it's got this kind of cocky, crooked smile, or not crooked, but, half smile.
Yeah. And so he rushes towards him, and Troll King just brings up his big fist and just like smashes Sonic into the ground. Big explosion happened.
He fucking... But that's the thing.
Yeah.
I actually have to commend Laserbot for his ability to draw clenched hands, because that shit is fucking hard. You have no idea how hard it is.
Yeah, no, I know. I can't draw a clenched hand for
Drawing
shit.
an open hand is one thing. Yeah, drawing an open hand is easy as fuck.
Yeah.
Drawing a clenched hand on the other hand is goddamn impossible.
And Laserbot is really good at it.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna use this as a reference for when I draw.
Might as well.
I'm not even kidding. Just as an artist, quote unquote. This is just...
Isn't it an
fucking
artiste?
Beautiful. Oh right, artiste.
You said, I'm gonna say that a lot, and then that's the last time you said it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty good. Alright, so
Fuck
Sonic gets smashed.
But that was also what I was gonna say.
yeah.
He gets Donkey Kong smashed.
True. He gets
Straight up just Donkey Konged him.
well, we'll see more of Donkey Kong and his crew later.
Fuck, yes.
As you remember, in the first chapter, Knuckles did have a threesome with Donkey Kong and Rouge.
Oh, that's right.
And we'll get some follow through to that, or follow up. So he gets Donkey Kong smashed into the ground. We get to see Pori's shocked reaction, and we see just Sonic just being smashed into the concrete, I guess. The ground is just concrete over here. It's not green fields. And Super Evil Sonic is looking pissed. Then went on to the next page. And then we see Super Sonic just like screaming. And we see his fists there, and they're extremely realistically drawn. When he's just like screaming and clenching his fists. Amazing fist work there, Laserbot. And then he...
Yeah. I mean, Laserbot clearly had a skill for certain things just early on.
That's true.
And it's so awesome to see, like, yeah, he knows how to draw hands, but, everything else is sort of just random.
He's really good at drawing hands, and he's really good at drawing movement and, like, action.
Yeah.
But
it's so awesome to see the development as well.
Yeah.
Because he evolves really fast, I would say.
That's true. Yeah, and in some of the more recent chapters, there's a lot of guest artists, but sometimes Laserbot does draw some pages, and I couldn't even tell, because they give the credits at the bottom of the page, who drew the page, and sometimes I'm like, wow, Laserbot actually drew this page? Holy shit. So he's really good now.
Hell yes.
So yeah, Mr. Sonic, he punches at the Troll King. The Troll King catches his fist with just two fingers. That's how powerful the Troll King. Then he gives him a big, like...
Actually, he catches it with one finger, because the thumb is an opposing joint, not a finger.
Still finger fuck. Just you don't say we have 4 fingers and an opposing joint or whatever the fuck you said.
We actually do say we have 4 fingers now, scientifically speaking.
Do we?
Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy.
I don't believe
some
you.
Some cunts do, yeah. I'm not saying we all do, I'm just saying that some cunts do that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a... I'd like to see the peer review on those studies.
There are 5 whole people saying that shit.
Great.
I'm telling you right now.
5 whole people.
Yes. But he catches his fucking hand. He pulls it down and then he kicks Sonic. It's fucking
Gives him a
awesome.
big high kick right to the face. Sonic goes flying, and with a pissed off reaction, he says, "Hmm."
He does a Morshu impression.
Morshu just says, This is a so he's thinking about it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I realized it's supposed to be like, or something like that. But I love the speech bubble just saying,
I love the fucking drawing of the troll's face in the next frame.
Yeah.
Because that is fucking beautiful.
Says he's been alive for a long time and he's learned a thing or two in his years.
Only a finger 2, not 3.
Also, it's I period V. IV.
Oh,
And then Sonic starts charging up a Kamehameha
come out.
style beam here. And you get a zoom in on his realistic hands with the light orb. And then that's just the awkward end of the chapter.
Yep.
Again, you gotta... you have to have the 21 pages for some reason in the early chapters. Laserbot was all about 21 pages per chapter, so regardless of how awkward the ending is, you gotta end it at 21 chapters. Or 21 pages.
You know, it could be OCD or something like that, you know.
Well, no, because later there's...
You're actually gonna...
in like chapter 20 or something, that's when, like, chapter 20, 21, and 22, Laserbot just, like, starts trolling the audience. And so a big part of chapter 20 or 21, I think, is just the narrator coming in and being like, haha, I love saying meanwhile. Also, why the fuck are there only 21 pages per chapter? That's pretty fucking stupid. And then that chapter is like 23 pages.
Well, it could still be OCD that he's just gotten over. So you're being kind of insensitive right now.
I don't think you can just get over OCD.
Terrible.
I think OCD is a disorder.
No, you can totally get over it, just how I got over ADHD.
Yeah, I just got over it.
Yeah, with medical assistance.
Well, sure. Yeah, the latest chapter of Tales Gets Trolled is like 30-something pages. Really long.
Yep.
And epic.
Fuck yes.
So yeah, that's all for this episode of Tales Gets Podcast.
The first and only podcast.
On the
Tales
internet.
Get Trolled podcast.
Hell yeah. On the next episode, we'll get into chapter 4 and the continuation of the Sonic versus Troll King fight. And I think that fight goes for... It's just the entire chapter is just their fight, basically. So...
Fuck yes.
A lot to look forward to. Alright.
How do we end this?
Let's awkwardly end this episode just like the chapter ended.
Yes.
Kame! Hame!